Alright, welcome back to another episode of Aoi Tori! The next morning... Mary cries out, having drank tea infused with my blood sting. Yeah, you can finally go and launch yourself into the sun! Hooray! She timidly stretched out a hand at the sun streaming through the window, and it would now seem as there's no adverse effect on her. So the devil wasn't lying, huh?
Senpai,
Oh.
これ、絆創膏です。
Thanks! I wrapped a bandage around the finger I poked with a needle. Then my eyes returned to Mary. She's still holding her hand out under the bright morning rays.
暖かい。暖かい。眩しい。
Stop staring at the sun. Stop staring at the sun, then.
眩しくて痛いだけ。
Mary hides her hand to her chest and hangs her head, so that not one bit of the sun's warmth escapes her.
なんて暖かい。
Akari. I counted a girl who's been standing there in silence.
そうですね。
The two of us leaped the room to give Mary some space.
メアリーさんはやっぱり綺麗な人ですね。
Yes. Akari muttered so as to stop her voice leaking into the lounge.
100年ぶりの太陽なんて感覚、私たちには分かりませんし。
That's for sure. It's completely foreign to us. At most, we'll spend the night in the dark before the sun returns to greet us with its warm rays in the winter mornings. I hope this is enough to make her stop thinking about suicide.
大丈夫ですよ。
You think so?
はい。
Akari says with a smile. I think she's being awfully optimistic, though I do agree. Yeah, you're right. She still trusts people and still thinks the world is beautiful after all.
どうしてわかるんですか？
Huh? I'm left stumped. I'm not exactly sure what I'm being pressed on.
どうしてメアリーさんが人を信じていて世界を綺麗だと思っているとそう思ったんですか？
Well, I mean, I just thought it matter of fact. But I now realize I have no evidence for my hypothesis. So why am I so convinced of this? I reconsider my position. I think it's because I've seen a lot of people who don't trust others and hate the world.
メアリーさんと正反対の人たちということですか？
Yeah, I guess. I say, but it takes me a few more seconds to be fully convinced. Oh, yeah, I don't get the same feeling I do from those people from Mary.
メアリーさんは先輩が心配しなくてもいいと感じる人ということですね。力を使わずに済む人かな。
I would. I think that what Barakari just said is the most accurate way of phrasing it. I don't think I'm in a position to be advising 100-year-olds for that matter.
それ本人を前に言わない方がいいですよ。相手は女の子ですから。
Akara giggles. The mood is good, yet the conversation comes to a halt. I wonder how long it will take for Mary to settle down. She wouldn't complain if she went straight back in there. But I do like to give her some more time alone with the sun. Having nothing else to do, my eyes find themselves drawn to my bandaged finger. My fingers are gonna be full of holes at this rate.
今日のお夕飯は何か血の増える食べ物にした方がいいかもですね。
Yeah, good idea. I answered while gazing at Akari's face. After what happened last night, this health-related talk has me imagining something else.
どうかしましたか？
Oh, no, nothing at all. Are you thinking about her milk? I shouldn't be having a decent thoughts this early in the morning, yep. And power of the inverted nipple milk. I'm trying to brush them off when...
何ですかその反応は。
She girlishly leans in forward towards me. Now I'm embarrassed. You're kind of bubbly, huh?
元気？
I do thought you were the more docile type. Shy, I guess. Oh, that's long gone. Now Akari's embarrassed too.
すみません。私も先輩に慣れてきたのかもしれません。人見知りはするんですけど、むしろ友達にはおしゃべり好きだって言われる方でして。
You did mention that before. Yeah, some people need to get to know people before they really open up. The shyness only happens at the start. That's how I look. But once we're friends, that all goes away.
すみません。私もうこれだけは悪い癖で。
That's a good habit, if anything.
笑いながら言わないでください。だから笑わないでください。
That's Hello. Whoa! Mary Pops. God damn it. No, it's not a good time to remind me. Phone. Mary Pops up and takes us by surprise.
私をサロンに残して朝からイチャイチャしちゃって、夏のようにトロピカルな暑さだよ。そんなイチャイチャなんて。
Calm down, Akari, and stop teasing her, Mary.
あはは。
Mary laughs happily. I imagine she's acting outwardly cheerful as to not worry the two of us. Does this mean you're done enjoying the sun, Mary?
ああ、うん。
She answered, smiling bashfully.
感動しちゃったけど、昨日の夜から心の整理はしてきたからね。今日は一日もうずっとお日様に当たっていようと思ったけど、まず2人にありがとうって言おうかなって。
Mary looks at Akari and me in the eyes and smiles. You don't need to thank us.
そうです。いい子たちだね。お姉ちゃんは嬉しいよ。さすがに泣き真似はわざとらしいですね。意外とあかりちゃんってば毒舌。今ので毒舌なんですか？
For some reason, both of them are in shock. Akari spends a lot of her time with teenage girls, which I suppose might make her choice of words sound harsh to someone who doesn't. Not that I'm too well versed in the subject. Anyway, as I was saying, you don't need to thank us, Mary. So you can go back to enjoying the sun if you want.
そうなんだけど。
She raises a hand to her stomach.
メアリーちゃんはお腹が空きました。グーグーです。みんなで朝ごはん食べよう。
After that, the three of us enjoy a breakfast together before getting changed into our uniforms and leaving the residence.
今日もいい天気ですね。
Akari says, looking up at the beautifully blue sky.
そっか。今日もいい天気なんだ。
Mary, who came to see us off, is also looking up at the sky. Her happiness welling up as tears in her eyes.
お日様はあったかいけど
Too warm.
やっぱり冬は寒い
Mary shivers. Should have put on a coat, goddammit. Can't you handle the cold, Mary?
それはもうはみ出るほど
In that case, feel free to enjoy the sun. But just make sure you don't catch a cold.
あいよ吸血鬼は風邪はひかないし2人が学園に行ってる間は元気にお留守番しているから心配しないで学園に通えるように準備されないんですか
Oh yeah, she was. If what the devil told us last night is true and you're able to hold up in the sun, then wouldn't you want to come to class?
そうだね手続きだけしておこうかな制服とかの準備に時間かかるだろうし
The uniform won't be a problem.
あら
I catch Mary by surprise. This place is so remote that you have to keep a bunch of spare uniforms in reserve, just in case. This should have every size.
へえじゃあそれを借りられればすぐに通えちゃうねメアリー先輩身長は150センチに届いていないなら一番小さいサイズですね
Ouch.
うわ私はまだ成長期だから
I laugh things are getting rowdy for this time in the morning. Days. I was worried when Akari said she was going to start living here, but if it weren't for her, I do be living alone with Mary. I do see things worked out for the best, especially since mornings are far more fun when I'm not alone.
それじゃあ放課後に学園を案内しましょうかわーいありがとう前に住んでいたから土地勘はあるんだけどどこがどうなっているかはわからないんだよねはい
We should get going then. We're not yet going to be late, but it'll be pushing it if we stand around chatting long here.
はいそれではメアリー先輩行ってきます
See you!
はい二人とも行ってらっしゃい
Akari and I continue down the path after saying goodbye to Mary. So you're calling Mary senpai already, huh, Akari?
あそうでしたか
Akari flustered?
つい癖で
Oh.
いえリチ先輩も先輩と呼んでいますし学園だと年上の人はみんな先輩と呼ぶのでメアリーさんも100歳だそうですし
Right. Makes sense to me. That's one more thing that's bothering me. Do you think Mary will be able to get permission to come to class?
それも大丈夫だと思いますよ
Yeah. I guess she wouldn't have made it this far without a trick or two up her sleeve.
心配性というより先輩はお手伝いしたくて仕方ないんでしょうね
Oh yeah, maybe. She says with a smile causing me to scratch my head out of embarrassment. Maybe I feel this way because Mary's so small?
それもあるでしょうね小さくて可愛らしい
I concur. For some reason, and I swear I don't know why, I find my gaze being drawn to Akari's copious breasts. Yeah, they're amazing, dude. I know in my head that our discussion about sizes was limited to our height. Definitely nothing else. That aside, now that we're alone, I think it's probably time. I need Milky. There is something serious I wanted to talk about before we get to class. I step and turn to look at her. She smiles gently back.
メアリーさんがいては話せないことなら昨日の夜のことですね
Yeah. Ideally, this wouldn't be a topic for morning conversation, but I don't have much of a choice.
私を抱いたことなら気にしなくてもいいですよ。
But I am? I say firmly. Akari is different from the other girls who've asked me to sleep with them. She made it clear that she likes me and we had schmecks after that. But I...
リツ先輩がそういう性格だということは分かっています。ただ、私を抱いたのだから彼女にするみたいな考えはすっきりしませんよね。
Right. Yet again, she's foretelling what I'm about to say. I'd be making light of you if I thought that.
はい。それを理解してくれてありがとうございます。
I wasn't expecting you to react this way. I don't know what to say. I gotta just brushed aside what I do thought would be a serious conversation. She smiles.
もっと私のことで困ってください。私はあなたの心が欲しいんです。
Oh, right. Now I'm embarrassed. And you're more aware of my inability to love properly. Still, I do like you. I just...
はい。昨日のことで答えを出せとは私も言いません。私にもそんなつもりはありませんでしたから。でも
Akari looks at me sweetly, raising a hand to her chest.
私も予想外でしたが、体のつながりが心のつながりを強くすることもあるんですね。昨日のあれは気持ちよかった。
You're welcome.
いえいえ。さあ、そんな難しいことは考えずに行きましょう。ごく普通の気持ちの良い朝と一日の始まりですからね。
Right. Akari spins around and starts walking. Like she's dancing. Happily. The perfect steps for a joyous winter morning. Pull yourself together, Ritsu. I shake off the captivation and chase after her. I should at least be walking by her side. And so starts my brand new lifestyle. With an incredibly peaceful day of classes. I do assume someone would mention Akari moving in with me at some point, but now and then. Though it did have Mika jump on me this morning. I've always called her Kasabi-san, but now she's roped me into agreeing to call her by her given name. The rest of the day, until classes are out, passes uneventfully. Righty then. Akari promised to give Mary a tour of the academy. I have to go to the staff room first, but if I have time afterwards, I'll meet up with them. I headed to the staff room on the first floor. There I ask if there are any messages or errands for me. Do they tasked with carrying the kitchen waste from home? Home EC? Class leaves ripped up from outside over to the trash dump. There's a lot more trash than from a typical family garbage can, so it's heavy. With great effort, I make a round trip between the school building and the dump at the edge of the Visitors Car Park, taking about an hour in total. By the time I'm done, I'm all hot and sweaty. At least I'm free now. Usually I do go back to my residence and do my duties in the chapel at this point. I take out my phone to send the two girls a text. Are you two still around? And send. I get an immediate response.
ポールにいるよ。面白いものが見れるから、リツくんも来て。
Not the pool. I frown. I really don't like going there if I can help it. I'm curious to know what's so cool, though. I could ask via text, but I may as well head over and see what's up. Passing through the courtyard, I make my way into the school building.
おー、リツくん。
That me. We spot each other immediately, being the only two here in uniform. Wow, you're already in uniform, huh?
ふふん。お昼を食べてから入学手続きをすぐに済ませたからね。
Nice. Wait, already? So you've done more than just get a uniform?
別に時間を置いても仕方ないことだしね。さっさかさーっとやっちゃったよ。
Right then. If she's got the Academy's approval, there's nothing more for me to say. If anything, it's just good news. Everyone, so then, where's the Akari?
ふふふ
That is just towards the pool. Where?
高台だよ。
I look up at the diving board. Wait, sure enough, there's someone on it. But she's too far away for me to pick up any details. Mary must have very keen eyesight. Then the figure on the board gets smaller, make a single vertical rotation, and falls into the pool. She cut a beautiful clean line, like a mermaid. But she could send a chill up my spine. Wow, that terrifies me every time I see it.
リツくんってさ、ジェットコースターとか苦手そう。
I've never been on one before, and I don't think I'd do go willingly if I had a chance.
だよね。
We head around the pool towards Akari. But now she's climbed out and taken a towel out of a sports bag at the bench.
あかりちゃん。はい。あ、リツ先輩も来たんですね。
Yes. I can't see her face through her towel, so she must be looking at her feet. Yeah, I just saw you dive. That was incredible.
すごいだなんて、そんな。
Akari smiles bashfully, it's so cute.
ちょっとだけ待っていてください。今日はこれで部活も上がるつもりなので。というか、あかりちゃんが水泳部で飛び込みしてるって聞いたから、私が無理を言って見せてもらったんだけどね。
Free of charge. So that's how it happened. I smile, it's easy to imagine. We wait for Akari to dry her hair. I'm staring all the while. Given I initially thought Akari to be reserved, intellectual type, I'm surprised to find out she does something as physically demanding as the high dive. The curves of her slender figure probably give her advantage when it comes to swimming, I do think. And those bulging breasts are hardly going to get in the way while diving. I hadn't meant to stare too hard, but the way the swimsuit brings out her curves has me captivated. Being able to imagine her pretty soon figure after last night has my eyes on more rooted to the spot.
リツくん、あかりちゃんをそんなガン見しなくても。
What? You said stare at her more? Okay, I will. I wasn't. Yoik. Both Akari and I react with surprise.
リツくんもちゃんとすっげべーだな。
I don't deny it and started grinding slightly. For the record, as a man, I do have to see the best combination of sexy and cute is when a girl is in a uniform.
確かに。
Then it gives me an oddly serious nod.
つまり、このプールという場において一番性的な服装なのは私。
Ding, you will. Good joke. Ouch. If we're done here, then I do really like to go.
もうちょっとだけお待ちください。
Akari panics? Oh, I didn't mean to rush you, Akari.
でさ、突然で悪いんだけど、お花畑はどこかな？
That came out of nowhere? There are bathrooms by the entrance. I know the smell of water makes you need to pee, but still.
ほうほう。じゃあ、積んでくるね。リツくんはここで待ってて。
Okay, sure. I'm hardly going to go with her now, am I? Yeah, it would be too weird. Mary walks off, leaving Akari and I alone. Should I go wait by the entrance?
いえ、寒いですから中で待っている方がいいですよ。女の子しかいないから先輩は居心地が良くないかもですけどね。
Hi. Akari removes towel and smiles up at me.
せっかくですし、ちょっとお話ししませんか？どうして私が飛び込みをやっているか気になりませんか？
I am curious, I'll admit. It's only natural to wonder. People who like swimming will join the swimming club. That makes total sense. But no one joins the club initially because you want to high dive, do they?
それは、
So I was wondering what your reason was? If there was something that attracted you to it in the first place?
はい。水泳部に入ったのは実家の目の前が海で、子供の頃からずっと泳ぐのが好きだったからです。
Well, that all makes sense.
はい。海の明かりという名前で山育ちだったら面白かったですけど。
She flashes me an elegant smile before looking at the diving platform. It's like she's looking up at the sky.
設備があるし、みんな最初は興味や好奇心で一度か二度は飛んでみるんです。低い場所は5メートル、一番高い場所は10メートルあります。5メートルは大体の子が飛べます。でも10メートルになると飛べる子はごく一部だけ。そして10メートルを飛べて興味を持った子が高飛びや飛び板をするようになるんです。
10 meters, huh? 5 meters would reach roughly the second floor of the academy. 10 meters would be the fourth or fifth floor. Basically, it would be like jumping from the roof. A shiver? It's scary to even imagine. I could never jump from the top one.
私も最初は足がすくんで無理でしたよ。
She lets out a little giggle like the chiming of a bell. But you still keep getting up there and diving.
そうですね。
Why is that?
私は
For a moment, she fell silent. Deep in thought, carefully choosing her words to explain.
今でも高い場所は怖いです。私は臆病で自分に飛び込みが向いているなんて思ったこともありません。
Doesn't being scared just make you cautious enough to avoid accidents?
そういうこともあるんですけど、私は
She repeats herself, then smiles.
私は落ちるのが好きなのかも。
What are those red colors inside there? Her bewitching smile sends an air shiver up my spine. Falling. She means it in a more metaphorical sense. If she were just a trailer chaser, I wouldn't necessarily commend her, but it would still be rather ordinary. But what she longs for is the fall itself. That's why she doesn't deny us meeting before. If you think Mary a vampire to be a girl with an aura of sun and spring, then this human Akari, a completely normal girl, has the clarity of the moon. I'm beginning to understand the root of her charms. Danger. That's why I'm unable to look away. Why part of me wants to look after her, while Nara wants to degrade her personally? This is what attracts me to her. It may not be my place to see this, but you could do with being a little more cautious. I'm not entirely sure what I'm referring to myself, but she agrees.
そうですね。分かってるんですけど、ど うしても怖いものに近づきたくなるんです。
Her thunder shoulder stumble skill grow and the sheet more red. It makes me want to grab a hold of her. Even lick the water droplets of her skin. Alright. Did you? Okay, he didn't say it out loud. Akari suddenly grimaces.
先輩、
What's wrong?
腕を掴まないでください。
Huh? I have no idea what she's saying. For a moment I wondered if I subconsciously grabbed hold of her, but my hands are empty. Then I see it. There are indentations on Akari's upper arms. Like they're being gripped by invisible hands. Which is exactly what I wanted to do. What? Oh. I twist back in shock. At that moment the indentations vanished from her arms.
びっくりしちゃった。
I'm sorry? I don't feel like I've done anything, but if not me, then who?
今のが悪魔さんの言っていた奇跡の力なんでしょうね。
Yeah.
奇跡とは願いが叶うことですからね。
No. I'm dumbfounded. My powers have never manifested like this before. I'm sorry. I apologize, finally knowing for sure that it was my fault.
責めているわけじゃないですよ。無意識にやったことでしょうし。
So her lactating was him inside his own head wishing that he could have her milk? Probably then. Akari wraps her arm. There are no signs of red markings on her crystalline skin. That's a relief and also a shame.
それに私の腕をつかみたいと先輩が思ってくれたことはちょっと嬉しいですね。
Oh,
冗談です。
Akari goes bright red as she finally realizes what she said.
ほらほら、メアリー先輩が戻ってきましたよ。
Akari gestures. Now look over into this merry big smile on her face and waving both hands to us. At us.
じゃあ私着替えてきます。
By the time I look back, Akari scarpered up towards the changing rooms. Scarpered? I head towards Mary.
どうしたの？
She cocks her head as she bursts into my face. I'm not sure what expression I'm making, but I know it's out of sorts. Somewhere between a grin and being stumped. Mary chuckles as she looks at me. For no real reason, I imagine. It's cute. So I imagine myself pegging gently at her cheeks.
うわーい、なになに
I panicked as invisible hands stuck at her cheeks. I sang, thinking to myself, well, these demonic powers truly are most suited to being mischievous. Yep. That is all I've been used for miracles. Sorry, you have to. Anyways. After all that, it's evening after dinner. We're all in the lounge staring at my phone at the table. Why is Zakari looking at us and judging us? Let's try calling the devil then.
オッケーオッケー。なんだか完全に怪しい儀式みたいになっていますが。
It does feel like a black mass. Though without the devil acts, I don't feel opposed to this, even though I am a priest. Oi, devil! There, mate!
はいはい。もう、何ですか？悪魔使いの荒い。
The devil answers without a slightest hint of interest. There's a bunch we need to talk about, so...
まず私から。
Mary takes over from me.
ありがとう、悪魔さん。本当に太陽が大丈夫になっちゃった。そう言ったでしょ。あと、悪魔にお礼なんてしなくていいですよ。
Yeah, what the demon really needs is an F-bomb in her face.
それでも。ありがとう。やめてください。照れてるの
？Akari says blankly.
違いますよ。感謝とかお礼とか紳士であるほど悪魔は普通に苦手なんです。控えめに言って虫唾が走るのです。
Right. I wouldn't have expected less from a good for nothing.
その点リチ様の口調だけは丁寧なんだけど雑な扱いをしてくださるところはパーフェクトです。
And he sees he doesn't know how to handle being with girls, so...
ある意味リツくんと悪魔さんそういうところ似てるかもね。
I clear my throat to try and change the subject.
あ、ごまかそうとしてる。ごまかせてませんね。
Yoink, by the way. Hey, I'm not. I vigorously shake my head as I start to sweat. I'm just worried we're going to forget the important stuff if we spend too much time chatting.
それで思い出した。
The devil pipes up.
メアリー・ハーカー。もしも僕に感謝したいなら、ちょっと手伝ってくださいよ。なんじゃらほい。あなたをアンテナ代わりに使わせてくれるなら、以降、その結界の中でもいつでも連絡できるようになるんです。ほうほう。通話し放題プランってこと？
Yeah.
むしろ Wi-Fi です。
That too.
ふむふむ。
Mary nods while shooting a gaze at me and Akari. She's asking if this is a good idea. I decide to confirm. All you're asking for is a way to contact me without using your powers, correct? This won't harm Mary or the rest of us in any way?
その通りです。どうせ口頭での契約ですから、内容に不備があるかは聞いて確認できますよ。
In that case, it's up to you, Mary. Satisfied with the answer, I leave the answer to Mary.
OK だよ。軽いですね。だって悪魔さんもいろいろと大変だろうし、リツくんの事情を話すにも時間制限はない方がいいでしょ。ではまあ、メアリー・ハーカー、今後僕が結界内に連絡する際の中継地点になることを契約するか？
We take a moment to think over what was said. There's no wiggle room in that statement for anything malicious.
いいよ。
Yatta! A victory vampire plays from my phone the moment Mary responds.
じゃ、これで契約成立ということで。やっぱり軽いな。
Akari grumbles in exasperation. I imagine I'm making a similar expression. You're such an idiot, I don't even know how to react when you get serious.
もっと雑に扱ってくださっても。
Shut it, masochist.
お父さん、今日のパンツの色は何色ですか？
Do you have to be such an ass about it?
お父さん、落ち着いて。
Not you too! I apologize for my vulgar remark. I feel embarrassed for snapping like that.
リツ先輩もそういう口調で話すことあるんですね。悪魔さんと話してるときは生き生きしてるよね。
I'm not being lively, I'm getting angry, okay?
ほら、いくら無駄話ができるようになったからっていつまで漫才しているつもりですか？
Are you actually going to pretend like this is none of your fault? I'm actually screaming at my phone. Okay, I'm come again.
それより次に悪魔さんと話しておくことってある？
Mary gets us back on track and Akari's expression turns serious.
リツ先輩から無条件に悪魔の救世主の力をなくす方法があるかでしょうね。
Yes, exactly. The devil must have known this question would be asked. It replies immediately.
無条件。何の犠牲もなしにという意味ではありません。補足するなら、条件や犠牲があったとしても、まっとうなレベルでは成立しない途方もない話です。少なくとも、僕個人でどうにかしろと言われても無理です。
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's not that I necessarily believe what the devil's saying, just that if your average demon could deal with these powers, they wouldn't be calling me their messiah.
話はそれでおしまいですか？そうだけど、悪魔さんなんか忙しいの？
Maddie's puzzled by the way the devil is speaking? You were complaining about people lacking manners at the start, dear.
私たちと話しているのは今日はこれが最初ですよね。いや、まあ僕だっていろいろあるんですよ。めんどくさいのに。勤勉な悪魔。ほっといてください。誰のせいですか？
I don't know whose. Trying to change the subject with the laugh, huh? This devil must be conversing with someone outside of our group. Or is it the other way around? Regardless, however, keeping it busy can't be anything good.
まあそこまでムキになって隠すことではないのですよ。気の早すぎるクリスマスプレゼントの準備みたいなものです。
She's coming. That would be very early.
僕としても予定外のことなんですけどね。もうドタンバタン前倒しですよ。
It seems Mary's realized it too? That there's someone using this devil as a pawn?
まあそれなら今日のところはこの辺りで。また今度ゆっくりねっとりいじめてください。
Okay. The devil throws out before cutting the cow.
本当に忙しいみたいですね。
Being busy up to no good, I'll bet.
クリスマスプレゼント楽しみだね。
Anyway. Yeah, I'll come away from this with different perspectives, but as long as we all remain cautious, I'm sure we'll be fine. Thanks for looking out for me, you two. I give my gratitude to the girls. But you don't need to worry about me so hard in the future, okay?
あいよー。とはいえ、私は吸血鬼って立場で、リツくんの血をもらわないといけないから無関係でもないけど。
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
リツ先輩を救いつつ、メアリー先輩のこともなんとかしないといけませんね。
That's a lot we have to think about. I sigh, but Mary and Akari smile.
これからだよ、これから。はい。私もお手伝いできることは何でもします。
Me too. I agree. It's reassuring having such positive friends. For starters, we should probably agree on a bathroom rota. It's imminent problems that are weighing more on my mind than any future dangers. Maya keeps on smiling as she claps me on the shoulder.
リツくんが女の子が入った後のお風呂の匂いを好きかどうかってことだね。
Please just stop already. And so starts my new life. Good for you, man. Good for you.